What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the live portion of 88 Fitness Training every Sunday at 06 Eastern Time. Thanks for tuning in. So, big update. James, big news. My prep started this morning. The plan is to compete at the Tupelo Pro, Mississippi Tupelo. Tupelo Pro, it's the first one. It's the first annual one. So, we'll see how it goes. The diet starts today. I already did my cardio this morning. I'm gonna give it my all. I'm going to win, and I'm gonna do everything I can to win. So I'm excited to see. You can see the gains a little bit over the fluff already. So I'm ready to cut it down, and I'm excited to see what's under there. What do you think about the competition plans for you?
I think it's go time. I'm loving it. We already had some athletes kick off with shows, and then us ourselves are getting ready. James will kick it off first, and then I'm a couple months behind him with starting that prep for November show. But yeah, I'm really excited to see this one lean out and see what we're working with. We've really made some significant changes this past year and a half in our off season, so really, really excited.
Me too. Excited to see what we're working with. All right, so speaking of prep, let's talk about cardio. Cardio timing. So there's a lot of different times you can do cardio. Cardio is a tool in this sport for us. If you're general health and you do your cardio, your timing doesn't really matter. Just do your cardio when you do your cardio. If you're a runner, your timing doesn't matter. We're talking specifically for competition. Cardio timing. When's the best time to do your cardio?
That's a very good question. And there's lots of different schools of thought. So like James said, like general health, a lot of people are like, hey, there's good, better, best. Good is just, hey, I showed up and did cardio at some point today. Yep. And again, that's not really what we're talking about. So the time of day does matter. And sometimes it could be specific to that person too. So lots of consideration. So how do you want to break this down, James?
So competition-wise, speaking just competition-wise, off-season, you don't want to do cardio at all. If you do cardio in off-season, do it at a very bare minimum. You do not want to be cardio efficient when you start your prep.
Yeah, so like for instance, right now I'm doing 3 days, half hour. If I miss it, I'm not too upset about it. But that's just for general heart health. Stretch things out before,
Correct. So my off season, I was doing two days a week, 20 minutes.
Yeah, nothing.
That's it. That's it. So let's back up. What is a cardio workout? Let's define a cardio workout first. Do you know what a cardio workout is? So the definition of cardio workout is your sustained heart rate for a minimum of 20 minutes.
Right.
That is the definition of a cardio workout. So you have to get your heart rate, your target heart rate, before you even start your cardio workout, because it doesn't start until you hit your heart rate.
Yeah, so that's something I see. A lot of people do this like warm-up thing when they do their cardio, but they're counting that as their duration. Really, their heart rate hasn't been elevated the way it needed to be, so that time didn't really count.
Correct. Very good point. All right, so we know what a cardio workout is. So we're talking about prep. You don't want to be efficient. If you're efficient at cardio, let's say you're doing an hour 5 days a week, and you start your prep 16 weeks out, by the time you get to game day, you're going to be over 2 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Easy.
Very easily. All you can do during prep is add more cardio. It's extremely rare that you're ever going to take cardio away while you're trying to strip the fat.
Right. Absolutely.
So coming into prep, make sure you're doing the bare minimum of cardio.
Right.
All right. So that's like on a timeline there. So when's the best time during the day to do the cardio coming up? What do you think?
So to me, it's immediately first thing in the morning, fasted cardio. That way I'm not burning off what I just ate or drank. I'm, really reaching into those fat reserves and burning that. So to me, the number one best time to do cardio is upon waking up, fasting.
So that's pretty universally accepted at this point. Everybody pretty much agrees that is the best time to do cardio. Your body, while you're asleep, is burning your glycogen stores, which is your body's preferred source of energy. Sure. But once the glycogen stores are burnt,
right,
you got fat to burn. Then your body burns your fat, uses your fat for energy. So the idea is while you're sleeping, you burn your glycogen stores. You wake up, you're tapping into your fat stores while you're doing cardio. And Camille mentioned it. If you eat before you do cardio, all you're going to do is burn off what you just ate.
Absolutely.
So do it fasted.
Something else on that. So a lot of times when I'm deep into prep, like I'm really close to show and I am an hour or over an hour of cardio, I can't quite like schedule wise do it for that long fasted in the morning.
Yep.
And sometimes I start to feel not good doing that much cardio. So I split it up like a half hour or 45 minutes. So when I do that second go, I still make sure I've been fasted for 2 to 3 hours when I go do that. So I don't like have this heavy lunch and then go do that second bit of cardio.
Jeez.
I try to like, do it before I eat that lunch or before I eat dinner sort of thing.
Yeah, and on top of that, if you watched last week, you take your fat burner before you go do your second cardio. And that's a good point. When your cardio gets up over an hour, I tell every client, feel free to split it.
Right.
You don't have to do that hour and 10 minutes all at once. You can split it half in the morning, half in the afternoon, et cetera, et cetera.
I just don't recommend doing like 15 minutes or 20 minutes because, right, you got to get to that sustained heart rate and hold it there. So that's,
20 minutes. Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. All right. So there is one other time that is a great time to do cardio.
What's that?
After you lift your weights.
Okay.
So if you want to do your cardio and your weights in one workout, it's the same theory as when you're sleeping. So when you're working out, you're burning your glycogen stores first because that's your body's preferred source of energy. So you're lifting weights, you burn your glycogen stores. All you got left to burn is fat.
Right.
So you hit your cardio after your weights. That way you're tapping into your fat while you're doing your cardio and you're burning fat.
So, but that's a good topic though, because if you are perhaps an undersized athlete, you don't necessarily have a whole lot of body fat on you. I might choose to definitely lift first versus do the fasted cardio. Like I wouldn't want to do the cardio, burn through those remaining glycogen stores, and then do almost like a half-ass workout. So that's something to be said too. Like if you need to get bigger because you're a little undersized, you're definitely going to want to lift and pump that iron first and then do that cardio. So I think it does make a difference whether you do the cardio first and then lift or lift and then do the cardio, at least to me.
When would you want to do the weights first?
So you would want to do the weights first if, you're still trying to build a little muscle, even though you're, technically not supposed to because you're leaning out.
So it's the same. You always do the weights first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good chat.
Another reason you do the weights first is because you don't want to get fatigued doing the cardio. That's what I believe Camille's trying to say.
Yeah.
You don't want to fatigue yourself before you do cardio. And 100 years ago, I worked at a college in the athletic department, and they would pull me out of the weight room for basketball. Hey, I need an extra guy to play. You want to play? And I was like, okay, why not? But then after playing basketball, trying to go lift weights, that didn't work out.
Yeah. So
I did it maybe twice, and then I said, nope, I got to lift first.
a lot of people talk about like that protein timing. So let's say they did lift for their hour before and now they got to do like an hour and a half of cardio. Like, is that ideal for protein recovery and synthesis with that timing window?
Great question. So you lift your weights. You still got your cardio to do, but you got your post-workout nutrition. What do you do?
Yeah.
Camille already kind of touched on it. Do your cardio, then take your post-workout. If you drink your post-workout after your weights, before your cardio, you just replenish your glycogen stores. That's what you're going to burn when you're doing your cardio and not your fat.
Yeah. I mean, technically I try to hit that protein a half hour after, but the window is a little longer than that. It's not going to compromise anything there. So definitely hit that post-workout nutrition after the cardio in that case.
So, I mean, that's pretty much all I got on cardio. Don't overcomplicate it. Like I said, general health, it doesn't even matter. In the competition world, physique competing world, these are your best times, like we mentioned, to do your cardio, and best way to prep it, not be good at cardio, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, the only other thing, and we talked about with the supplements last week, take a fat burner. Don't roll out of bed and you're dragging ass, creeping on that treadmill because you're not even awake yet. Like that's not the whole intent of the cardio, right? In that case, yeah, maybe do it when you're awake. But yeah, you definitely want to prime that pump and make sure you're ready to do it.
Absolutely. Pre-workout, caffeine pills, fat burner, any one of those will prime the pump, get your metabolism going, get you woke up so you can get your cardio, do an efficient cardio workout, not zombie through it like Camille said.
Yeah, if you're zombieing through it, that's definitely not what your prep coach had in mind when they assigned that cardio. And you definitely want to tell them that that's what you've been doing because it'll make a difference.
You got to know yourself. And if you're not good in the mornings, don't work out in the mornings. I've had, several people tell me I know myself and I'm not good in the mornings, James. Can we work out at lunch or later in the day? Absolutely. And good on you for knowing you're going to be a zombie in the morning.
I mean, that's good, but just realize stuff comes up during the day too. So
you really got to.
You can't get time back.
Yeah. You got to dedicate yourself to that appointment, whether something pops up or not. You got to
get it in.
Yeah.
All right, good stuff.
Very good. All right, we had a couple requests last week. If you guys have any requests, just leave us a comment on what you want. We'll make the video for you. Thanks for tuning in. Patsy, thanks for the comment. We're here for you.
All
thanks
right.
for tuning in, y'all.
Bye, y'all. I'm going to go do that cardio.